stream here. I was trying to test out something earlier which did not work out very well. As you can see, it's still saying I was live when I wasn't, so I couldn't get that to come down. So I went back to the app that I was using before, and I'll just try to mess with the settings later on today. Let's see, I need to go ahead and refill these shops. I'll wait for you guys to get on the stream here. And then we'll go from there. So I did get a 4.5 rating on the design challenge for the one that we did on stream last time. Let's see. That. Okay. Yeah. So, the app that I was using earlier was a total pain in the butt. Hopefully by initiating this stream, that other one will like figure out that it's not actually on, because there's no other way for me to shut it down. Let me just a minute here. Well, right now we have other people on a waiting list, so I'll have to talk with you about that on Messenger, not on here. Let's see. Last I knew, you were watching the group rules video. Ooh, what the heck did I just do? Oops. Let's see. So, this week I got second place, which I knew right off the bat. Sat in second place for like, what, 2 days, I think? I'll show you guys the leaderboard. It came pretty close. So as you can see here, we weren't very far apart. 410 points for third place. A lot of people put up quite a bit of points this week. Look at this. All the way down to 132k to be demoted. That's crazy. Okay. You guys, make sure you tell me if it's buffering or if it's like really, really bad, because I'm going to try out some new spots here to see if it's just the app or what, because I hooked it up to the Wi-Fi and it was terrible, and I know we have a good Wi-Fi connection, so I don't know if it's just the app or what the hell's going on. I did go through some of the settings and put the FPS a little bit lower, hoping that would help. Okay, so basically, I don't know how long this stream's going to be, but if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them. And let's see, hang on just a second here. You know, I haven't actually unlocked all of the shop slots. It looks like we have a 4.0 megabytes per second connection, which is like the best we've ever had. Might have to park here from now on. Okay. I'm on the completely other side of town at my favorite store here, Walmart. Okay, so I haven't been able to collect the epics in a while because I had so many tokens left over. But I really need to make some coin here. So I'm going to go ahead and collect these. Save those. I'm going to save that and that. Okay. So basically today I'm just going to be selling stuff to make coin, because last com was pretty bad on my coins. I fell below 2 million, which really sucks. They gave me a bunch of stupid beach items is what they gave me for the chest. Okay. At least I got my temp storage back, because that shit was killing my inventory. So I'm going to go through and refill all of my shops for regional items. If I want to play competitively this next week, which I do because I'm really trying to get platinum keys for the November sale, and that's more important to me than the cash. I mean, obviously I want cash, but I really want the platinum keys because I would like to get some 4-pointers and some more design type stuff. Okay, let's see. I'll be streaming Diablo when it comes out, so I'll have less time for SimCity, so I want to get some stuff done before that comes out. So we're going to go to my regional map and ask them. Yeah, one of my epics cost me about 400,000. I had to do 2 this week, and then the flights just killed me in terms of like items. You're gonna be suffering, I'm telling you, when D2 comes out and you ain't playing it. I grew up playing that. That's definitely on my top of my to-do list. Okay. It looks like it hooked me up to a 720, which it usually hooks me up to a 480. So I'm surprised. Let's see. I'm just gonna move a little bit. There we go. See where the best spot is so that we don't have these problems every day. Because I tried other apps and let me tell you, they are terrible. Especially when they cost 3 times as much money. It's freaking ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to go to... not do that. Try not to upgrade my hotspots because I'm going to do that in November when the sale comes. And I'm also trying to refrain from buying a bunch of the new trees, which has worked out just fabulous. I just started redoing the bottom portion of my capital map, and let me tell you, that wasn't cheap. A couple $1,000 later. Alright. I don't know if there's a way to completely avoid the buffer, but now that I know it's set to auto settings, I'll turn it down next time so that it doesn't set me up that high. Usually it does 480 where I was at before. Go refill these. How many do I have of those? 43, that's not bad. 55, Jesus. At least I'm set for those. Try to refresh these if they cost too much. That one's actually pretty good. You know, I bet they will. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. I imagine the first day the servers will probably crash. I haven't bought it yet, but I think it's pretty for the main one. 60 if you want to buy D3, but why would you buy D3? You know, when you're going to be playing D2, and I already own D3, so no what the hell, sense buying something I'm not going to play. you guys have any blue techs up, I could take, let's see, about 4 of them. Diablo 2. It's an RPG game from the 90s. They just remade it, and they're releasing it next week. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how long, but I'm going to message it to Sid, and I'm going to see if I'm right. Yeah, D3 sucks. It really does. They ruined it. Especially when they took away like half my gems that I upgraded. Man, I was pissed. Alright. That's nice. God forbid anybody talk about anything else. What the hell? You're crazy. Alright. So, let's see here. What? Oh, this was what I was showing you guys about the pop boost, but I'm going to go ahead and redo some of this because I'm thinking that I might try to put this, I might try to do a grid layout for you guys to really show you like the extent of how well you can do with this. But the problem is, so what, dude? Who gives a crap? We talked about something else. I mean, seriously? God forbid you say anything else. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Especially when you're extremely rude about it, too. I don't need that crap, man. You know, people want good commentary and conversation. They don't want to be told that they can't say anything about anything and everything. That's just ridiculous, man. So I think, let's see here. Oh, that's where those went. A couple $100 in trees later. I was wondering where I forgot these at. You know, honestly, I don't really like these yellow. Oh, by the way, you guys, look, watch this. Somebody was asking this on Facebook, if the trees do actually change size or color. Yeah, I like Mario too. I don't know, man. People just, there's something else. They seem to think you can't talk about anything else or do anything else or make videos on anything else. They gotta be like quick 5-minute videos on one topic and don't ever speak of anything else again. A lot of judgment for somebody who could do it yourself. So here's this wimpy bush if you put it here, but if you put it here, it's like more full. Like, where's the logic in this? See what I'm saying? There's nothing blocking it, but look. Even if you turn it, it's different. So what I was noticing when I was placing these around... No, you're not kidding, dude. Is that they are... It's the weirdest thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're a pain in the butt to deal with. So yes, no, you're not crazy for the person that posted this on Facebook. What I was noticing is, yeah, they are really, really, really expensive. It's kind of ridiculous how expensive they are. So, like, this one is one of my favorites. I don't know why it's so damn dark. Jesus. Yeah, they change color and size and shape and look at this. See how big this one is? Then you move it over here and it's tiny. Wonder if it's the... Yeah, it's the exact same if you move it back. So it's not like just random. See that? That's annoying. Why did they do that? See, if you go back to that spot, it'll be like that. Interesting. So yeah, I guess just before you place it, drag it across and see how it changes shape. That's ridiculous. I mean, they've always kind of done that to some extent, but usually it's when you put them in clusters up against things and they, like, you know, conform or whatever. But that's just ridiculous. I did buy a couple of these. They do get expensive. The first one's $30, the second one is $60, and the third one I believe is like $120 if I remember right. And then I'm assuming it continues to go up from there and then caps out at some point. I didn't continue buying to find out, so let's see. Let's go. Did I pick up that? If I could see. I can't even see. There we go. So somebody was asking something about pop boost. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show you guys, because what he was doing is he was ending up with some extra space after putting everything in. So let's say that you're doing parks, right? What people aren't understanding is they're taking coverage as 100%, and that's not how this works. So, for example, see how this has, you have coverage in that green zone? Okay. People are misunderstanding. They think that because they have coverage here, that that's all they need to put there. That's not how it works. You get 100% pop boost per category. If this is 30%, right, then you're only getting 30% of the pop boosted for those homes in that area. Meaning if you were to put another park there worth another 30%, you would be up to 60%. That's why the number keeps going up and the blue line keeps going up. See? Once you reach 100%, then you'll notice when you place something that you get a 0%, or you get 0 people, because you've already got it, the blue line, all the way up to 100%. So what people are doing is they're putting parks places and they're distributing everything around, but they have such a low boost rate, right? So one thing that you can do, because what I'm noticing is a lot of people are using, I'll show you. A lot of people are using this park here. It's a 25% boost. That's 20. This is 30, okay? One thing that you can do is use the pink park here. Now, I'll show you what I'm trying to say. See how you have 2 spaces here? You can either do 2 of the 30% ones, or you can take advantage of this This has a 16% boost for landscape. That's actually pretty good. So if you wanted to, you don't need to, but if you wanted to, you could put this like that, and then this in between. And you would actually get more than just putting 230% parks. This way you still get the park coverage, but you also get landscape coverage. So if you're going for really good pop boost, that's one good thing that you can do. And I mean, it's not like for looks, we're going for population boost here. These ones take up too much space. And most of these other ones are, you know, lower or take up more space. But this allows you to get parks and landscape. So it's just an idea. The pond is just an extra boost. You don't have to put the pond there, but you get the extra 2%. Once you have this stuff spread out like this, you'll start to see the overall number. Like this one is, you know, 26,000 is what's being boosted everywhere. Now the frustrating thing is that this doesn't actually show the percentage, this blue line, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's still doable. You just kind of drag everything to try to get it as many people. So like, for example, that's 5293. If we were to do that versus, you have to look at the area coverage. So whenever it says area, that is the green zone here. Now this one is a 40% boost, but who's going to pay 800 cash? That's ridiculous. So let's try this. Hang on. If we were to do, that's a 6x8, and this is a 6x10. These ones aren't bad if you end up with the, you know, sideways ones. But again, I would just go with the pink ones. I usually get these ones when they're on sale. So that's 10,000 something people. Now if you were to continue, obviously you would fill this in with other stuff, but so landscape is a good way to get, or not usually the best way to get a boost, but when you have a situation where you've boosted a lot of your stuff with, let's say, gambling or education, it's better to put something that you have no boost of for 16% than it is to cap out with your gambling. So to get, you know, 8,000 for your landscape for one item, that's not bad. So now if we were, so we're at 29,307. So let's put down this here is an 8%. So if you are doing these, this is 16% versus the pond, right? So what we would do is we would take this and we would put the lake. That would bring us up to 2,000. Then we have this and this. Now we brought it up 2,000 more people, right? Just an idea for you guys if you are using the parks for the leftover space that you may have. You are going to have to try to get the services in between there, obviously, but do the best that you can for the coverage that you can get. Like this 80% one here, 28 by 28. Try to make sure that you don't waste any of that coverage, because you guys are definitely going to want to make sure that you're boosting as much pop as you can on all of your regionals if you want to get that last one unlocked. It's not easy to get the last one. You only have 4 maps, and a lot of people don't pick Frosty last, so I mean, I didn't pick Frosty last because of the trees, but if you want to make it easier for you to unlock all 5 maps, then picking Frosty last would be more ideal, because it's kind of harder to boost the pop on that. The regional pop here, if you look, anytime you click a home, it shows you, what that home is lacking. If they're not completely abandoned, that is. See how it shows missing parks? It's got the little tree there. It's red. Yeah, it is awful. Let's see. I can't believe how much pop you get. 50% is what you get off in November. So the way that the November sale has always worked so far for the last 5 years is the first day of the sale, which is usually, I believe, the day before Black Friday or so. What they do is they take 3 categories. Usually it's the first 3, so parks, landscape, and education, and they give you 50% off, right? Now people think, oh, great, they're only doing these 3 categories, they spend all their currency, and then after like 2 days, they do the next 3 categories, and then the next 3, and then on the final day, they do all the categories at once, and they're always 50% off. So be aware of that, and don't spend all of your currency on things that you don't want. Like, wait for the other categories, because they get people every time with that. Which really sucks, because, I mean, when it's cash, it's like, okay, if you absolutely had to, you can, buy more cash or whatever. But when it's coins, or, keys, it's a total pain in the butt. Especially platinum keys. I recommend with the platinum keys, or, really with any currency, that you get stuff that is extremely expensive while it's 50% off. For example, let's say you do want a bunch of the, like, restaurants or something. Those are already pretty cheap, you know what I mean? So really, what's the point in getting half off one of those when you could get half off a 4-pointer that is 3 times the amount? You can get the other stuff later. I recommend before the sale to go through each category and see what you would want, and maybe do the math on the 50% off, see what you can afford, and then you'll have some idea of what you're doing. You'll also get 50% off any hotspot upgrades, so saving those regional coins for that would be ideal. There are buildings that have to have other buildings purchased in order to be able to buy them, but there are quite a few new buildings coming out, you guys. And some of them are, well, yeah, a lot of them are on our Facebook page. So this is our Facebook page. If you guys want to join that, you just go there. If you click, files, announcements, that's where you get all of the printable guides. I did go through and I put out the epic style buildings for you guys, like we had discussed. There's 2 pictures for each category because there's that many buildings. So it's not double photos. It's different. And then I see quite a few people won this week. I haven't looked through this stuff yet. Oh, are you in here? Your name looks familiar. Can't tell what level you... Oh, you're level 53. Awesome. And you did 205. That's not bad. It's pretty good. I'll have to go back through and look through some of this stuff. But yeah, here is the buildings that I was talking about. So some of these are actually pretty cool. You know, they've got like this plant monster type building. Let's see if I can get this to blow up bigger. It's not letting me blow it up bigger. It usually does. Okay. Some of these are cool. I'm going to show you guys these if you haven't seen them already. Okay, so this one here is the stupidest thing ever. I'm sorry, but it is. It's pretty bad. I mean, the bird is the ugly part, you know? The rest of it is just like whatever, but this one was kind of a pain to get the screenshot, but you guys have already seen that. This one here, look at the Day of the Dead parade. And I don't know what these are coming out on, if it's going to be the design challenge track, side passes, in-game purchase. It's probably a lot of the above, all of the above. I know that the temple one is on the design challenge pass. This one is the cottage in the forest. That one actually looks pretty cool. And you can see the size comparison. The plant monster actually looks kind of like something out of Mario or something. But that one does look cool. And then they've got that haunted house kind of over there in the back corner. This thing. Which looks pretty cool. It's got the ghost that comes up. So they do have some at least halfway decent buildings coming out. This one I like. I think it'll look cool for a Halloween display, which I'm kind of thinking about just doing like a one map designated to like a haunted display. Use the frost trees, kind of like what we did on the design challenge. This is the temple I was talking about. This one will actually look pretty good in my capital map, I think, or on my limestone map. But that's the one that's in the design challenge. This one also looks pretty cool. This one I would probably put on the cactus map. It's kind of hard to see it, but I don't know. I thought it looked kind of cool. It'd be cool if they did some more fire type stuff. These are stuff from the next Mayor's Pass. I'm not a big fan of Halloween, but I just like new stuff. I get so sick of seeing the same old, but I've also been playing for 6 years, so anything new that is even remotely cool, I want it. That the only stuff I don't really care much for is a lot of the, like, Chinese dragon things, and some of the, you know, it'd be nice if they gave us some more, like, mountain, or animals, or landscape, that kind of thing. Be cool to get some, like, pandas, or monkeys, or gorillas, or something, I don't know. Some better, like, rockery type things for the mountain. Honestly, one thing that I've always wanted them to do that I've never seen them do is a fountain. And not like a tiny-ass fountain. Like one of the ones you see in, like, a really nice garden with, like, they have, like, angels or something that you know, spit water or whatever, but do one that's large and have like flowers around it, or give us a way to purchase flowers would be nice. They could do like a dolphin type display. Something about the size of the Tokyo Tower would be nice. You know, the standard size, but have it be a decent water fountain. Maybe have it light up. You know, like blue and purple or something. Yeah. After I had done, I'll show you guys the capital area it looked like before, and it really did make a huge difference. I'll show you what. They're just so freaking expensive. They really do need to start making things a little bit more affordable, especially for high-level players who are pretty much in a position where they have to purchase their cash. This entire section here. And then this, I haven't figured out what to put here either. Or how to go about this whole area if I want to island it off. Because, I mean, I have a lot of space here to put quite a bit of stuff. I just haven't figured out what to put. And I don't want to bulldoze any roads because they're super expensive. So, at least until I know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's my plan, is to kind of wait until I get the new buildings, try to work them in here. I do like this university, but it kind of blends odd. I did try to replace this with a different bridge, and it looked terrible. And this, I don't know if I want to keep that there, put it somewhere else. This has got to go. Just doesn't look good on this map. I really like this thing, it's just kind of hard to place. Same with these two. For this map, I feel like it doesn't really belong on these maps. I don't know. It's like out of place. So yeah, I went broke trying to spice things up on the lower part of my capital here. I only bought, yeah, I didn't buy very many shop slots. Oh, good, they finally gave me one worth having. I got the barn last time, so that was nice. Try to get some extra flour made here. I gotta make some coins, you guys. Yeah, new boats have been overly overdue. Even if they didn't do like boats, they could do like docks for the boats, speedboats, surfers, anything really. They could do like a pack of dolphins that just swims in the water, you know? That would be kind of cool. Or waves. They could just buy waves. I mean, I know it's a mobile game, so they can only do so much with the graphics, but they could do a lot better than they've been doing. That's for sure. I do like these types of things, the universal buildings. It would be nice if they'd give us more of those. Ones that look good on the other side of the road. Because that's one of the most annoying things, is trying to get something on this side of the road that looks good. You know, like, we have these floating restaurants, which are cool, but... What the heck is that? Are those supposed to be people? Looks like it. Peak trees. I want more of these. That's what I know that. For me, it honestly just comes down to we need better content. Especially when you look at the same old for 6 years, it gets old. Okay. let's see. So, yeah, the pink trees are definitely a must. Tried to hide these, as you can see here. I need to start redoing the trees up this way. Those ones you can't even see, though. These two. Try to place out a couple of these. Thankfully, because they're freaking expensive. Honestly, I don't really care much for these ones. The skinny yellow ones, or they're kind of hideous. Especially when you really honestly can get the same look by using the cheaper yellow trees. Like that. I can't even see that. What the hell? Might just go with the yellow there. I think that one looks better than the other one. But yeah, that's honestly about it. These were cool, but you can't see them. I mean, you can barely even tell that there's crocodiles there, you know? This is something they really need to do. Everybody loves the delta, you know? The way that it kind of conforms to the river that you have, they need to fix that. Do something cool like that. A lot of people really like the Kraken. And the castles. Those are cool. I do like this, but it's finding a place for it that's kind of the problem. Right next to a freeway. We need a zoo. That would be kind of cool. A better zoo. Let's see if I can put this up here and see it a little bit better. Wonder if it'll let me turn it. Nope. This one here, I like it, but it almost blends so much you can't even tell it's there. You know? It blends so much with the trees you can barely even tell that there's a little dinosaur there. Wonder if I put it here, if that would help. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell, huh? Then I'd have to put trees here. It almost looks like the water's running through it this way. This spot's been kind of hard for me to figure out. Not sure I like this here either, to be honest with you. Oh, that's the other thing. You know how we have this Christmas shop here? Not like the shops where we make stuff, but we have the big stuff like this. They should do something like that, but better. I mean, I guess they kind of did with the new pass. I don't like that house at all. Get that out the way for a second. I really hate this one. These are hideous. Those don't really match very well. Like, these are really cool, the ones that just don't need a road. They should do more stuff like that, too. This is the ugliest thing I think I've ever seen. It's pretty bad. Probably put this back. Whoa. What do we got? That? I mean, the only thing that sucks about that is it means more residential zones for the contest for low-level players. But it would be nice to get some new epic styles. Some shorter ones, or some ones that like light up or something. The feature to turn the hats on and off would be even more nice, so that you could actually keep things short and not be annoyed. There's a lot of things they need to do, honestly, and it really would make the game so much better. We're not talking just a little bit better. We're talking like majorly. I'm trying to figure out if I'm probably gonna put both of these on my capitals somehow. I just gotta figure out how. That's why I haven't really done a whole lot with this. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on it and then have to rearrange it. What time is it? Alright. So, any last questions? I gotta get some shopping done. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll do a birthday stream tomorrow morning. And then I'll be off after that. I might do one on Friday. Wait, what day is it today? Today's Monday. Tuesday. Yeah, I'll do one Tuesday for sure. And then probably Thursday. Thursday or Friday. We'll see. Get this garbage sold. Alright, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably going to be either really early my time, like, 6-ish, or about 7:30 my time. Okay, alright, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning.